¿Qué onda, vatos? Thanks for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous here, San Jose, California. Let's get into the topic of today's ride. Harley-Davidson announced today the models for 2021. Now, they're releasing the new lineup in January 19th. If you follow them on YouTube, then you guys already know that. They announced it earlier this morning. And quite honestly, I am excited for many reasons. Now, as a lot of you guys already know, there was a little bit of rumors going around that Harley-Davidson was going to kill the Sportster lineup back when Dyna was the one. I believe Dyna, that's maybe 2 years ago or a year ago.
In the arms of the angel.
And with the Bronx being canceled, the Harley-Davidson's new, one of Harley-Davidson's new models, the apart from their Pan America, that's the one that ended up getting canceled. But a lot of people, or the rumors are that we might be looking at a Sportster, liquid cooled Sportster coming in soon. Now, hopefully that's not the case. I do like the Sportsters themselves, kind of like the Dynas when they went ahead and they killed those off about 2 years ago now, 3 years. I'm looking forward to see what they kind of changed the Sportster to, and mainly because of just some of the people they've been bashing on Harley-Davidson, mainly because of the old technology. But a lot of Harley-Davidson, a lot of us that ride Harley-Davidsons, we absolutely love these air-cooled V-twin engines. So they haven't announced anything. Like I said, hopefully they keep the Sportster line. Still, I mean, that the Sportster line has been around for many years, I think decades. So hopefully they keep the Sportsters around. I do like that frame. I like how light those bikes are. I'm hoping they keep those, and honestly, I hope they kill off the 750, the 500 street rods. Those bikes, I don't find them that appealing, honestly. I don't really like the way they look, and the whole frame, everything about them. I just don't like the look of those bikes. Yes! So if anything, if there's a lineup they're gonna kill off, hopefully it's the street rods, the 750, the 500s. Hopefully they get they get rid of those bikes. And maybe they could have another Sportster lineup right next to the air-cooled Sportster. Maybe they'll offer a Revolution Max Sportster, and then they'll offer the Sportster, the air-cooled, the ones that we're all accustomed to having still and enjoying. Well, that's a lowrider S right there. But let's get back into another reason why I'm excited. Well, I'm happy that they're finally announcing, and a lot of you guys know that I've been looking for a second bike to kind of make build a I've been looking at building another Softail bike. I want a FXR fairing, touring, light touring style, kind of like the one that Matt Laidlaw went ahead and built, their Coastal Glide. I really like that style. I really want to make a build like that. I want to have that FXR fairing, and then have some kind of a hard saddlebags. I've been looking at the Road Kings, but man, they just cost so much. They're just extremely expensive. They're over $20,000, and I can't find them used out here in California. Those bikes are really nice. Night King, he has a nice bike. Harley Dave, those are great looking bikes, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at something like that, and like I mentioned, if there's anything else, I'd settle with the Sport Glide and build that one out, kind of like what Matt Laidlaw did. And why am I looking forward to that? And that's mainly because all the 2020 models, they're going to go on clearance. If there's a used model out there, privately owned, then that's going to lose about $1,000 of value. So if you're looking at a bike right now, and if you wait, just wait. Maybe we're already in December. They're announced on the 19th of January. So by the 19th of January, those bikes, just wait. What is that? 40 days, depending on when you see this video. It's close to a month away, and quite honestly, you know, a month, that's, you know, that could potentially be a savings of $1,000 or $2,000 depending on the clearance event that the dealerships are probably looking to get rid of the 2020 model. So if you're out there shopping a bike, strongly recommend you wait, you know, at least 40 days. And quite honestly, I don't think they're going to do anything new this year for the Softails. I don't think they've announced anything, unless they're probably thinking about moving the RDS over to the Softail, but I just don't see a way of them implementing that function unless they put it in something like right here in one of the controls, kind of like what we have here on my switch housing. Unless they have a button there that you could turn on, and then you'll see a little indicator on the tack over here that the RDS is turned on. I don't really see anything that they'll probably do to the Softails. Maybe you know, release a CVO, or probably have another S type of model with one of their, you know, breakouts, or maybe a Heritage S, or, you know, just something. They'll probably, you know, release something like that. But other than you know, anything brand new on the bike, I don't think they're going to do anything like that. I know they updated the touring models with the RDS. That's what they added new last year, and I believe they added a CVO, and then they took out the Tri-Glide CVO. So, you know, they're always kind of, you know, depending on the year, depending on the models, they always put stuff in and put stuff out just to kind of keep stuff fresh. You know, they make these little minor upgrades. I know when I had my Sportster back in you know, a couple years ago, they had back in 05, that's when they changed the motor mounts so they would reduce the vibration. If you've got an 04 Sportster, then you would, you know, have that extra vibration. 05, then 06, that's when they just, you know, moved everything to fuel injected. So, you know, and, you know, same thing, like I mentioned, the touring models, they've, you know, been changing a couple things, you know, minor little updates. And I mean, these bikes are gorgeous. Honestly, I don't think they need to add anything drastic to the design, you know, from their earlier shark nose fairings and stuff like that. I believe the Road Glide is a very good looking bike the way it is, and maybe they'll probably add those trigger locks and the saddlebags, kind of like what Indian has done. I really dig that feature, that door lock, you know, remote on your saddlebags. I believe that's a really cool feature. And other than that, you know, maybe they'll probably add a couple liquid cooled you know, bikes on there. I know the Pan America, that's 100% confirmed for February. If you're out there shopping, you know, it'd be good for you to wait, you know, just a couple more days. Just kind of like what I did when Harley-Davidson didn't announce the Lowrider S. I waited, you know, 3-4 years for this bike, and eventually I knew they were going to bring it back. And like I mentioned, I just waited. You know, 2018 Lowrider, gorgeous bike. Didn't go for it. Then, you know, the 2019, like, man, the Lowrider, the price, I believe they dropped it by $500, and I was like, man, it looks nice. I really wanted it, but I was still waiting for that Lowrider S. And finally, you know, this year, 2020, they released the Lowrider S, and you know, I'm glad I waited. So you might be looking at one of the other models, and they might just be releasing the S, the special edition one, pretty soon. So, you know what, just give it a couple days. We're all going to tune in. It's going to be live on maybe YouTube or Harley-Davidson's website. They're going to be announcing it, and I'll leave you guys the link in the bottom. You guys could you know, look forward to it, and I'll definitely be watching. So you guys just stay out there, stay safe. Thanks for tuning in to yet another video.